Back on the nation at 5 with the latest coming in from Maharashtra, where there is controversy because day after objections were raised over the beautification of 1993 Mumbai blast convict Yakub Memon's grave, Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde has now responded and called for strict action against those responsible. Eknath Shinde has said that an inquiry has been ordered and a probe has also started. He further said that the strict action will be taken against people involved in the beautification of Yakub Memon's grave. Interestingly, a complainant has now stepped forth saying that this whole thing was done under the pressure of the underworld, with pressure coming in from Yakub Memon that the grave should be beautified. And this complaint is dated sometime in 2020, we are given to understand. Let's listen into what the Maharashtra CM had to say.
पोलिसांना सूचना दिलेल्या आहेत, महापालिकेला सूचना दिलेल्या आहेत. याकूब मेमन हा देशद्रोही आहे, बॉम्बस्फोटमधला आरोपी आहे, त्याला फाशी दिलेला आरोपी आहे. त्यामुळे त्याचं उदात्तीकरण महाराष्ट्र खपून घेऊ शकत नाही. त्यामुळे कायदेशीर कारवाई जी आहे गृह विभाग करतोय.
The allegation is that the former Mahavikas Aghadi government under Uddhav Thackeray blinked. They bowed to pressure from the underworld. I have Chandrasekhar Neneji, political analyst and senior journalist, with me. Mr. Nene, how would you respond to the complaint raised? It was BJP's Ram Kadam who first raised it last evening, saying how and why was this done? The allegation made in the past has been that certain members of the previous Mahavikas Aghadi government who had close proximity to the underworld, connections with Dawood Ibrahim. This is Yakub Memon, his brother Tiger Memon, the complainant alleges, applied pressure on the previous disposition.
This is if it is true, it is horrible. I mean, it is true that the grave has been decorated, and the decoration was done during the time this government of Uddhav Thackeray was in place. So that is a perfect thing that Uddhav Thackeray government either didn't know or looked the other way when this beautification was done. Now, Yakub Memon is a person who was involved in the 12th March 1993 bombs in Mumbai. And such a person's grave is decorated. Same, everybody in this state of Maharashtra, everybody in India and Muslims. Because the 12th March bombs actually killed a lot of Muslims as well as Hindus. People should realize that Yakub Memon was a terrorist. He was not somebody who should be revered in any such case. This grave should have been unmarked. It needn't have been there in Mumbai. The grave could have been in Nagpur where he was hanged. But unfortunately, he was brought here. There was a lot of crowd in the grave. And if the government has looked the other way when this beautification is being done, this is terrible situation. And this needs to be corrected immediately. Very correctly, the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, has asked for a complete inquiry on who is responsible for this happening. And this inquiry will reveal what exactly happened. But this is every patriotic person in this country should feel enraged because of this. That's my take on this, actually.
No, the complainant, there is a complainant who has actually alleged, and he said that he had put out a complaint in the past in 2020 that this was being done because there was pressure from the underworld. Abhishek Agnihotri is with us. So Abhishek ji, do you believe that the previous disposition blinked under pressure from the underworld? Why should a 1993 serial blast accused and convicted, why should his grave be beautified?
क्या है ना कि डी गैंग का प्रेशर या किसी राजनीतिक पार्टियों का प्रेशर, ये बात बहुत पुरानी हो चुकी है. मैं आपको एक बात बता दूं, इससे पहले देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी की सरकार थी और उस आतंकवादी का मैं अपने मुंह से नाम लेना नहीं चाहता, लेकिन उस आतंकवादी का बाकायदा जनाजा निकाला गया था. सड़कों पर इतनी भीड़ एकत्रित थी और उस समय सरकार देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी की होती थी. मैं यहाँ पे भाजपा के जो प्रवक्ता महोदय बैठे उनसे पूछना चाहता हूँ कि उस समय सरकार किसकी थी जब पूरी मुंबई की सांसें थाम दी गई थी एक आतंकवादी के जनाजे में शामिल होने के लिए जो इतनी भीड़ एकत्रित हो गई थी, उस समय सरकार किसकी थी? दूसरी बात है, इसमें सरकार की भूमिका क्या रही है? जिसको वो मजाल बता रहे हैं याकूब मेनन की तथाकथित, तो उसमें भूमिका किसकी रही वो जांच का विषय, उसकी जांच होनी चाहिए. बिल्कुल भी कोई भी सरकार इस चीज को अप्रिशिएट नहीं कर सकती इन चीजों को कि किसी आतंकवादी को जिसके ऊपर आतंक का उसका आरोप लगा हो और उस व्यक्ति को न्यायपालिका के द्वारा फांसी की सजा सुनाई गई हो और उसकी मजार को प्रकाशमान किया जाए, ये किसी भी नैतिक कर्तव्य, नैतिक समाज नहीं हो सकता. इसके लिए कोई भी व्यक्ति इसको सपोर्ट नहीं कर सकता. लेकिन मैं यहाँ पे बैठे भाजपा के लोगों से पूछना चाहता हूँ कि एक और आतंकवादी का जनाजे में बारात के रूप में जनाजा निकला था, पूरी मुंबई की सांसें थमी हुई थी, उस समय तथाकथित सरकार कितनी राष्ट्रवादी सरकार किसकी चल रही थी? ये खाली एक मामला सिर्फ और सिर्फ बेरोजगारी से हटकर बात करना है, आपको महंगाई पे कोई चर्चा नहीं करनी है, आपने विदेशों से कर्ज कितना ले रखा है उससे कोई बात नहीं करेंगे। आप ये बताएं 2029 तक हमारी
तो
जो अर्थव्यवस्था है
लेकिन